Leon, would you like to shine a light on YTS and your use cases, please?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Helen. So at YTS, we provide essentially an API connection, single API connection to all the APIs from the banks that we have connected across Europe. So obviously we have open banking in the UK and PSD2 across Europe. And it has opened up opportunities around account information services, so allowing customers to share their bank account data, transactions and balances, but also payment initiation services, so allowing a third party to initiate a payment from a bank account for a user. So those are the two services on the API. Next to that, we try to bring more value to our clients, looking at value-added services such as data enrichment, looking at categorization, recognizing a merchant, looking at payment cycles in the transaction data. And next to that, which is a bit of a blind spot still in this space, is the KYC element. And the regulation differs greatly across Europe around this aspect, but we also provide some KYC services. And some use cases in this space. So for example, if you look at using an AIS, so Account Information Services API, it can be leveraged to speed up onboarding of clients, both retail and business clients. Because on the one hand, a client can prove that they own, or close to proof that they own an account, because they can give the consent to share the data. And on top of that, we have built a model which then automatically checks if the name that the customer provided is the name same as the name we see on the bank account. So making an onboarding process more smooth and risk-free. If you look at an existing client of us, it's actually an accounting platform. So they were used to be asking their customers to download these so-called MT940 files or CSV files from their banks and upload them in the accounting system. So that's history now. So we have a client in the Netherlands, an online accounting platform, Yort, and they allowed PSD2 connections for their customers, their business accounts, to automatically upload this information into their system. And again, making their service better for their customers by leveraging open banking. And finally, maybe if I may add one final example, especially in these current difficult times, you touched on COVID already, is that on two elements. So both retailers with the big move online, they need to focus on cutting costs, and their PIS, I think, can be a very viable alternative to currently more expensive credit card payments. And in lending, if business loans can be applied and can be looked at based on transaction data from AIS, I think a lot more companies will benefit from getting a loan to survive their business.
And you work in a constantly moving field where you'll be seeing innovation every day of the week. So what are you looking for as a judge for our competition, please?
Yes, thanks, Helen. So I think as a judge, very excited to be part of this, especially because what I'd like to see applicants do is transform the way people interact with their money and businesses interact with their money. So make it not only more enjoyable, but also more rewarding. So generate, like Jim said, generate real value for those customers. And in the payment space as well, there, I hope applicants are inspired by the countless opportunities that payment initiation can bring. I would, however, have a word of caution as well, that they need to be mindful of the current benefits that a credit card, for example, brings. So you need to make sure that if you come with a new proposition, that it can not only replace, but improve on an existing proposition. So for me, I think to wrap that up, an out-of-the-box idea which can help look at finances from a completely different angle. Faith used the word transformative. And also make banking more inclusive. I think those are the key values for me for a winning application.